We're back now with a new story at 5. You've heard of distracted driving, but how about distracted bicycling or even walking?
It's just one thing we need to think about as more people are sharing the road this summer. 10 on your side, Stephanie Harris is here now with some things we all can do to protect ourselves on the road, Steph.
Yeah, people are biking and walking more and more these days, and unfortunately that means more people can get hurt or killed doing it. Every year, about 17 pedestrians die in Norfolk, and that number is going up as more, mostly millennials, hit the streets on 2 feet and 2 wheels.
We all get distracted. Adjusting the radio, eating, or texting, they're dangerous behind the wheel, on a bicycle, or on 2 feet.
Always be vigilant. Always be vigilant.
Norfolk's Director of Transit is excited about the city's growing bike lane network and popularity of pace bike rentals. With more than 5,000 trips logged in the last 8 weeks, it's clear more people are pedaling, and that means more chances for accidents.
Just like a motorist, bikes should pay attention to the traffic signals and the signs.
Cyclists should follow the rules that apply to drivers. Use hand signals for turning and ride no more than 2 side by side. At night, use headlamps and rear reflectors, and be aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely do not be a distracted cyclist or pedestrian. Make sure that you can hear.
Earbuds can cancel out the noise around you, so never wear them in both ears. Drivers also need to cut out distractions and be patient.
We tend to just be very focused on where we need to get. We live very hectic, busy lives, and it's easy for that to take a precedent.
Remember, pedestrians and cyclists have the right of way in crosswalks. If there's a pedestrian signal, they should hit the button and cross when it tells them to. And signal or not, drivers must always yield and give them plenty of time to cross safely. When passing a bike, drivers should allow at least 3 feet and keep kids in mind.
Kids don't always think they might be chasing a ball, or they might just be trying to get home from a summer activity.
2 children died on Norfolk streets last September. A painful but very real reminder of what can happen if we don't all safely share the road.
And this just happens to be Bike Month in Norfolk. There are lots of activities planned to promote bicycling as a healthy, economical, and environmentally friendly way to get around. I put a link to the list of all these things going on wavy.com, along with other rules on road sharing and safety. Stephanie Harris, 10 on your side.